Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're deconstructing a really complex makeup look. It's called the Nude Orange Smoky, but the creator also calls it a cat-like or fox look, and you're about to see why. So let's start with the creator's mission statement right here. This perfectly sums up the challenge, doesn't it? A heavy, intense makeup look, but with a nude feel. How do you even do that? It's this contradiction that makes the whole thing so interesting. All right, let's dive right in. Every amazing look starts with a base, right? But the technique here is, well, it's a little backwards, but you'll see why it's so effective. So instead of throwing foundation on first, this method goes straight for the imperfections. The idea isn't just to cover things up. It's to create a super durable, almost bulletproof finish that's just not going to move. The real secret sauce here is all about the tools and the timing. You use a cotton swab for that pinpoint precision, no spreading it around. And then, and this is crucial, you have to wait. You let that concealer completely dry and set. It basically forms this little shield over the blemish before you even think about foundation. And this is the magic right here. Because the concealer has hardened into its own layer, the coverage is literally locked in. You can go right over it with foundation and it won't smudge or disappear. It's such a simple concept, but it makes a huge difference in how long the makeup lasts. Okay, let's get to the main event, that dramatic, super elongated eye. This is where we really move away from just applying makeup and get into some true structural artistry. So, the entire fox eye effect comes down to one incredibly clever trick. You're not just enhancing the eye, you are literally building a new outer corner where one doesn't actually exist. It's all about reshaping. Check this out. By placing that outer piece of the lash away from the eye, you create this amazing optical illusion. The eyeliner then just connects the dots, bridging the gap between your real lash line and this new fake one. The result? Your eye looks way, way longer and more lifted than it is naturally. Now, this is what's really fascinating. The creator actually warns you not to do this. And that kind of reframes this whole thing, right? It's not a step-by-step tutorial for you to copy. It's more like we're getting a peek behind the curtain at a really advanced artistic technique. But wait, we are not done with the eyes. The top lashes are just half the story. The lower lashes get this equally intense, complex treatment that's all about creating these impossibly long extensions. So to really get why the lower lashes are so important here, we have to talk about agiosol. It's a huge concept in K-beauty. It's that little pocket of flesh right under your eye. By highlighting that area and then framing it with super long lower lashes, you create this wide-eyed, youthful look that's the perfect counterbalance to that sharp, foxy wing on top. This is what I'd call a mascara sandwich, and it's pretty advanced. That fiber-filled fixer, it's basically packed with these tiny little fibers. It has a sticky texture that grabs onto your natural lashes and literally builds extra length on the ends. Then you lock it all in with a final coat of black mascara. You're building new lashes. All right, the eyes are done, and they are intense. So now the focus shifts to sculpting the rest of the face so that everything feels balanced. And this is all done with a really careful play of light and shadow. The key here is all about contrast. Using cool-toned gray products for shading creates these really realistic-looking shadows that make features recede. Then, you use these warm, pearly highlighters to bring other features forward. It's this constant push and pull that carves out that incredible dimension and structure. And get this, even the blush is used for sculpting. It's swept from the cheeks, all the way across the nose, and even up onto the forehead. This isn't just about adding a flush of color. It's a signature move the creator uses to tie the whole look together and really shape the face. Finally, the lips. How do you create a lip that balances out those super intense eyes? This is where we get to the nude part of the Nude Orange Smoky name. This just goes to show you a nude lip is anything but simple. It's actually this really complex combination of 4 different products. You've got the matte base, concealer to mute it, a liner for shape and a pop of color, and then a gloss right in the center for shine. Each layer does something different to build dimension without adding a ton of color. So when you put it all together, what have we really looked at? This whole thing has been a masterclass in using unconventional artistic tricks. It's all about illusion, fundamentally changing and enhancing features, from that locked-in base all the way to that multi-dimensional lip. It really leaves you with a final question to chew on, doesn't it?
Where exactly do you draw the line between just enhancing your features and the kind of transformative art we've just seen? I mean, when you're literally building new eye shapes from scratch, have you crossed over into the world of special effects? It's something to think about.